Two teenagers are shot in York, the latest on the effort to stop the gun violence. Police are looking for a man who threw large rocks onto a road near Wrightsville, York County.
National Guard troops could be deployed to more cities across the country this week. I'm Rachel Hersheimer at the White House with President Trump's crackdown on crime and the opposition he's facing.
WGAL News 8 begins with breaking news.
That breaking news, a police incident in Lancaster. Good afternoon, I'm Susan Shapiro. Lancaster police are asking everyone to stay away from the 700 block of North Shippen Street. Police have now blocked off vehicle and pedestrian traffic in the area. So far, no other information has been released. A News 8 crew is on the way to the incident and will, of course, have more information as we get it. Questions are being raised about the security measures at the Capona Festival in Harrisburg. A York County woman is charged with driving her minivan into a crowd of people at the festival on Monday, injuring a child and two adults. News 8's Jacob Hunziker has more.
It was a scary ending for hundreds of folks who were out here for the final night of the Capona Festival on Monday, which was Labor Day. That's when officials tell us a woman drove her car through one of those orange barriers. Those barriers are normally filled with water, making them hundreds, if not thousands of pounds to better separate where cars are driving versus where people are meant to be. Court documents tell us that woman is 25-year-old Elizabeth Borer. She was driving under the influence on Front Street, hitting a man, a 25-year-old woman in a wheelchair, and a 6-year-old boy. We know the man and the woman are now recovering, but as of yesterday, the boy is in critical condition with multiple fractures. We're told that Borer drove through several of those barriers that were filled with water to get her van to the spot where it hit those people. So we asked a security expert if those types of barriers were the right ones to use in this situation.
Could they have used, again, concrete or stainless steel barriers? Theoretically, yes, but just the pure process of procuring, placing, and all of that stuff, it is far, far more difficult, costly, and potentially disruptive to both kind of the street quality and everything like that to put barriers like that in place. Again, the utility of the water-filled ones is that oftentimes they do the job and they can be pretty easily moved in and out.
Borer is charged with several felonies, including aggravated assault with a vehicle while driving under the influence. Police tell us that Borer is currently in the Dauphin County Prison this morning, awaiting a court date which is scheduled for later this month. In Harrisburg, Jacob Hunziker, WGAL News 8.
News 8 has now learned the name of the woman who was hit by the minivan at Capona. 25-year-old Morgan Smoker was in her wheelchair when she was hit and seriously injured. Police say Smoker and the 6-year-old boy were left lying in the street unresponsive after being hit by the vehicle. York police say two 15-year-olds were taken to the hospital last night after they were shot. News 8's Morrissey Walsh is live with more.
Susan, police say this incident happened at the intersection of North Belvedere and West Philadelphia Street. If you take a look at your screen, you can see what the incident looked like last night. Police were called out around 7:30 and they could be seen investigating the scene roped off with caution tape. Details are still limited at this time, but police say the victims, both 15-year-olds, have non-life-threatening injuries and they were taken to a nearby hospital for treatment. I spoke to the York City Police today, who say the investigation is ongoing, but said the incident started during some sort of conflict.
We don't believe that the two individuals who were shot each other, but they were involved in a situation, in some type of conflict, and more details, like I said, will come out probably later today.
Like you heard, more details are expected later today, and we will be sure to update you on air and online as soon as we get them. Live in York, I'm Morrissey Walsh, WGAL News 8.
And that shooting happened shortly after York City Council passed an ordinance to ban devices that increase how quickly a gun can fire bullets. The conversion devices, known as bump stocks and Glock switches. The ordinance bans the manufacturing, sale, and use of the devices in York. Supporters and opponents of the proposal spoke before the vote.
We should give the city of York and its law enforcement community the ability to keep communities safe so we don't have carnage multiplied in our communities and we can save lives.
This ordinance is not only misguided but blatantly unconstitutional and in direct violation of state law. I strongly urge you to defeat this proposal before it wastes taxpayer dollars on the inevitable legal challenges that York will lose.
And York City Council voted last year to ban ghost guns. The council president introduced this conversion device bill. It now goes to the mayor for final approval. East Hempfield Township Police in Lancaster County say a motorcyclist died last night after a crash. They say the man lost control around 9:30 on a curve on the 400 block of South Chickies Road. The coroner is waiting to notify the man's family before releasing his name, but says he is a 52-year-old from Columbia, Lancaster County. A school-aged child on an electric scooter was hit by a vehicle this morning in Carlisle. The accident happened around 7:30 at South Hanover and West Willow Streets. Carlisle police say the child was transported to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. They say the driver stayed at the scene. So far, no charges have been filed. PennDOT says electric scooters are not permitted on roads or sidewalks, only on private property. Pelham Township Police were called out this morning after drivers reported a man in an orange vest throwing large rocks onto Long Level Road near Wrightsville, York County. Chief Douglas Pollock says they checked a boarded-up home on the 1100 block of the road where the rocks may have come from and the nearby woods, but didn't find anyone. No one was hurt, and there was no damage in the incident. Harrisburg City Council and police last night discussed plans to change the citywide curfew for young people under 18. Under the proposed ordinance, curfew would run from 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. Sunday to Thursday and 11 p.m. to 6 a.m. on Friday and Saturdays. The fines would also increase. Some business owners in the downtown area have expressed concern about teens causing disruptions. Several city council members raised some questions about the ordinance. Lamont Jones asked how police plan to enforce the curfew and identify minors.
We'll have conversation with them, and if necessary, my guys will take them. If they're juveniles, they'll probably just take them home and just drop them off. You know, we're not out there trying to hurt juveniles or juveniles' parents. We just want compliance, and we're just looking out for the safety of our youth.
Other city council members raised concern about young people who are experiencing homelessness, and if the curfew changes, the changes are effective in fixing that issue. Police say the overall goal is to help parents get children off the streets. They also plan to help anyone who is homeless by connecting them with the resources they need. State and city leaders will be holding a town hall tonight at York City Hall. The No Hate in Our State Town Hall meeting comes after a recent attack on drag performers in York. News 8's Gabrielle Thomas has more.
The recent attack that took place here in downtown York has left the community shaken, and to support the LGBTQ+ community, the city's Human Relations Commission is hosting a No Hate in Our State Town Hall. If you take a look behind me, you can see here, right here in front of City Hall, an LGBTQ+ flag in support of that community. To give you some background, on Friday, August 22nd, police say a group of drag performers were attacked by another group near Gift Horse Brewing Company in downtown York. Police say 22-year-old Devin Harbaugh is facing multiple charges in the attack. To support those affected, the York City community stood in solidarity by rallying, holding events, and even coloring the sidewalk where the incident took place with rainbow chalk. Now the city is taking it a step further to protect the LGBTQ+ community by giving them a space to be heard and educating residents about their rights.
The goal is to provide a safe place for folks who have been affected by this trauma to be able to come in, gain support, some compassion and understanding, but also have a chance to have their voices heard around their fears.
The No Hate in Our State Town Hall will be held here at City Hall at 6, and it'll wrap up around 8 tonight. Reporting here in downtown York, I'm Gabrielle Thomas, WGAL News 8.
Another beautiful looking day here in the Susquehanna Valley. It was a little cool this morning, but it is warming up. Meteorologist Mary Ellen Pan joins me now with more on the forecast. Mary Ellen.
Yeah, we continue this beautiful stretch of very, very comfortable conditions and sunshine. And as we check out our Carlisle sky cam, very little in the way of cloud cover, although you see some puffy clouds there in the far distance and across the area. Still mostly sunny skies, and high pressure just continues to dominate our weather. It is smack dab over us, keeping all the wet weather away, at least least for today. So we'll get out and enjoy it if you can. And it will be warmer today than recent days. Temperature right now 75 in Lebanon, 77 in Reading, 74 in Carlisle, York, mid-70s in Chambersburg and in Gettysburg. And dew points are still comfortable in the mid to some places in the upper 50s, but generally in the mid 50s. So some dry conditions to get outside. As I mentioned, those puffy cumulus clouds are around this afternoon. Highs are warmer in the low 80s, which is where we should be for this time of the year. We'll see those clouds clearing as we get into the evening and overnight period. Temperatures won't be near as cool tonight as a cold front is approaching from the west, so our winds will shift. I am tracking some showers and thunderstorms with that cold front. I'll time them out for you in our full forecast.